Good morning. All right, day 2. I think I'm just going to try to make these two sole plates or base panels or whatever you want to call them the same length. Might be a good idea. Kind of snug them together, get them the same length, and then screw them down. So we're going to fast forward. Okay, this triple, 1, 2, 3, it's a starting piece or an ending piece, depending on how you want to look at it. But I can't tell. Theoretically, there shouldn't be a difference, which side is which. Even though it looks like this side has marks on it in 3 spots. Doesn't say anything in the instructions. This side doesn't have marks on it. That side, even at that end, has a little mark on it. But that doesn't hold true with the rest of the pieces. So, I'm going to take my first assumption. And the first assumption is these starter pieces are identical all the way around. Unless you see something different. The whole size spacing from here to there, I didn't measure it, but it looks the same. I don't think it really matters that much. Okay, so we're going to go with that. Let's button these up together. See how this goes. All right, after struggling just a little bit here, I realized that on all the welded uprights were exactly 5 feet on center, which is what they're supposed to be. And then when you connect two together, you just measure the uprights so they're 5 feet on center, and then screw them down. So this is actually not that hard. All right. This next step is kind of a big one. I'm kind of level to here, drops off here, of course. But the current plan, I'm going to put the fifth wheel back in the truck. So tomorrow I'm probably going to back the trailer up out of the way and try to lay this thing out. But I'm drilling, I believe it's either 12-inch wide or 18-inch wide. I'm not sure yet. 9 holes per side. So they're on center every 5 feet or so. And I'm going to drill down at least, well, hopefully 2 feet per hole, because my stakes are 30 inches. So I think in the routine, this is kind of crazy. Now, obviously, I could form the whole thing, or form each hole and get the level right, and that's just an amazing amount of work. So I think once I get 9 holes in, then there'll be, little flat spots between each hole that might need to be carved down or filled in based on level. And then where I really fall off, I might buy a sonotube and cut them into, 6-inch, 8-inch, whatever widths or heights I need to get the low spot even with the semi-level stuff. And then what you do is you put the frame in there and you drive those stakes through those holes in the frame to the right height. And then the concrete truck comes and just pours into the hole, and the concrete just comes up to the bottom of the frame. So it's a weird scenario which I'm not familiar with at all. But that's kind of the goal. All right, anyway, it's going to keep changing as we go. But I'm going to try to get the fifth wheel back. Bring the truck over. Fast forward.
Well, you probably missed it going back in the truck, but that was the easiest that process has ever been.
Well, I guess that was a pretty good guess. See if this is actually working. Yep. And that's how you align Starlink.